Hi, these are WWE SmackDown spoilers for Friday the 25th of June 2010. SmackDown opened with SmackDown GM Teddy Long and Vicky Guerrero on the video screen. Long said it's been a whirlwind couple of weeks. Long then explained an 8-man Money in the Bank concept match for the next pay-per-view. He said the winner can cash it in for a world title match. Vicky spoke, but the crowd was so loud that I couldn't hear what she said. Drew McIntyre then stepped in and threatened Teddy Long. Long tells Drew that he has full power over the show. Long then reinstated Matt Hardy and booked Matt Hardy versus McIntyre for tonight. The SmackDown intro aired and the pyro went off. Big Show comes to the ring and they showed that Kane versus CM Punk has been booked for a no disqualification match tonight. Jack Swagger came out on the ramp and said he's protesting how WWE treated him at the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. He said he's not happy about his world title loss and he's cashing in his rematch against Rey Mysterio at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Swagger versus Big Show is next. Big Show beat Jack Swagger via DQ. Show hit a huge suplex on Swagger at the beginning of the match. Swagger eventually locked in a cat angle style ankle lock, and the Big Show struggled to the ropes. He grabbed the ropes, but Swagger refused to let go. The ref called for the DQ, and the Big Show won. Swagger left the ring as Show struggled to his feet. The refs helped him to his feet and carried him. Yes, they carried the Big Show to the back as the crowd cheered. A video package aired of Archer and Hawkins win over Christian and MVP last week. Christian and MVP and Intercontinental Champion Kofi Kingston beat Dolph Ziggler and Vance Archer and Kurt Hawkins in a 6-man tag team match. Decent match with a few believable near falls. In the end, MVP and Kofi cleared out Hawkins and Archer. Then Christian hit the kill switch on Ziggler for the win to a huge pop from the live audience. A backstage video aired Kane talking to an empty casket. He yelled that he's going to decapitulate the head of the Straight Edge Society tonight in his no disqualification match against CM Punk. Then he slammed the caskets closed. Matt Hardy was shown making his way to the ring against Drew McIntyre. Matt Hardy beat Drew McIntyre. Hardy was thrown to the outside of the beginning of the match. McIntyre stood in the ring and the crowd chanted, "You can't wrestle" and USA. Drew then dominated as Hardy chants began. At least this wasn't a throwaway match for the build-up they've done with the feud. Drew eventually had Hardy on the steel steps and was about to stomp on his arm, but Hardy tripped him and Drew landed on the steps back in the ring. Hardy hit the Twister feint for the win and the crowd cheered. Teddy Long then came on the video screen and said, "Drew, sorry you didn't win the match, Blair. It looks like somebody's visa has expired. Somebody in the country illegally send Mr. McIntyre back to Scotland." Drew is pissed. Then we have na 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 hey hey goodbye chants began as Drew argues with Striker and the referees. Drew stood at the top of the ramp and the crowd waved and chanted USA. Cody Rhodes came out with Husky Harris to cut a promo on his good looks. He asked the crowd which superstar is the best looking as they showed a graphic of Rhodes winning. He voted confusing. He said Harris is an average man who can't help his looks. Good quote from Cody Rhodes to the audience member. USA can literally hear you getting fatter. Rhodes then picked on Tony Chimel before doing the hammock pose on the top turnbuckle. Chris Jericho, Cody Rhodes kept repeating how good looking he was and called himself dashing Cody Rhodes over and over and over again. Vicky Guerrero was shown on the big screen with Dolph Ziggler. Is unhappy with his relationship with her. He said he gives and gives, so now he wants a title match. Make it happen. He said as he left, Vicky stared at a picture of Dolph and her. Rosa Mendes was shown jumping rope in the ring as Kelly was introduced. I decided to take a break at this point as I returned as Kane and CM Punk with the new DQ match was starting. Kane and CM Punk went to a no contest match in a no DQ. Kane threw Punk into the barricades on the floor to start. The Shred Society then ran out trying to attack Kane with objects, but Kane gained control and eventually chokeslammed Gallows through the announce table. He threw Punk into the front row and Punk took off into the crowd. Kane followed closely behind as they brawled through the arena. Kane caught up to him and chokeslammed him through another table as the crowd looked on and cheered. Punk then opened the front door of the building and ran across the street outside the arena while in his wrestling gear. Kane chased him down as I believe SmackDown went off the air. Post SmackDown, this is after SmackDown finished, Teddy Long immediately came out and said CM Punk has left the building, but that won't stop the party. He said Jack Swagger will take on the Big Show in a steel cage one-on-one. This was advertised to be a dark match of Rey Mysterio and the Big Show versus Swagger and Punk. Dark match, Big Show beat Swagger in a very short steel cage match. Afterwards, Show high-fived the fans in the front row to send the kids home happy. Big Show signed more autographs and took pictures with the crowd. As Chimel thanked the Manchester crowd for the show, it was very strange that Rey Mysterio was not featured on the show after winning the world title as a Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. That's it for SmackDown spoilers. Be sure to check out WZROnline.com. Check us out on iTunes and subscribe. Cheers, bye.